We were joined here by Calvin College senior Jenna Lodewyk, the Division III Academic All-American of the Year for 2017, Division III Women's Volleyball. Jenna, congratulations on the award. Just talk a little bit about how you've had to work hard both in the classroom and on the court in volleyball over these last 4 years and the types of things that you've done to get to this point.
Well, first of all, thank you. It's a huge honor, and I know that I wouldn't be receiving this award without the support of a lot of people. Over the years, it's been a really big learning experience for me, figuring out how to balance academics and athletics well. I've gone back and forth on both sides, having to figure out, what is that right balance? And thankfully, with the support of so many professors who have been understanding of our busy schedules, and also the support of our coaches who really believe in us as students first and as athletes second. I think that's played a huge role in this, but it's been a really fun experience over these past 4 years. It's something that I've learned a ton from. And again, I'm just really honored.
Academically, talk about your academic major, what you're doing here at Calvin College, and what you hope to do in the future.
Yeah, so I'm a business major, and I'm focusing in operations and finance, and then I'm minoring in community development. So it's kind of a unique mix in terms of academics, and I think it really plays into my interests. I love business, but I also love the missional side of things and finding ways to serve people through ordinary jobs. So I think a big part of that is because I've been able to see both of my parents have jobs where they directly incorporate serving other people. So I think ideally when I graduate, I'd love to find a job in business, probably a for-profit business that incorporates the service and missional side of things too.
You talked about your parents, your family and extended family have a unique connection to Calvin College athletics. I know your father was involved in volleyball and hockey, and uncles of yours, hockey, basketball. Your mother was a volleyball player here, and another aunt was a great track and field athlete, and the list goes on and on. How have your extended family members and your immediate family members helped you along the way as an athlete?
Yeah, so I think athletics-wise, it's been amazing to learn from them and hear about their experiences and just see how hard they've worked to accomplish those things. And what they've really emphasized in athletics is that you really need to make the most of it and embrace every day, because it's more than just the trophies and things like that. So I've loved my experience here at Calvin, and it's been fun to look back and share a little bit with my relatives too.
Well, you talked about trophies. You did get to win a few of those here while you were a volleyball player, winning 4 straight MIAA championships and going to the NCAA tournament 4 straight years, made it to the national semifinals 3 out of the 4, and won the national championship once. What's it been to be a Calvin volleyball player the last 4 years? Yeah,
it's been amazing. I think our program at Calvin is really unique. We value excellence and competing and ideally winning, but I think it's way more than that. It's about loving the experience together, building relationships with our teammates, growing as women of God. And so to have the support that our program has been amazing. And the wins are something that I'll remember, definitely. But I'll remember that our program is so much more than that too. So I've loved it so far.
What was it like to be a senior this year, a senior leader, a senior captain? You only get to do that once as a senior. What was your experience like this year?
Yeah, so I've learned that you really can't communicate well what it is to be a senior until you actually experience it. And so I never fully understood what the seniors were talking about until now I've gotten to experience it. So I've really just tried to take it all in. It's been amazing to be put in a big leadership role, especially as a senior, and just to be able to relate to the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors and kind of be able to share their experience, but also have my own experience and just take it every day, one day at a time. So
Talked a bit about your professors being understanding, coaches being understanding. Talk about your head coach, Amber Warners, who is both a professor and a coach, and played the exact same position that you have played the last 4 years. She was a setter here at Calvin College. How has she helped you along the way, both as a student, an athlete, and as a person?
She's been an amazing support for me. She gets it more than anyone else does, and she's actually pushed me a lot to find a better balance with academics and athletics. I think my freshman year, I came in too focused on academics and put a lot of pressure on myself and didn't really understand how much time to give to the team and what that balance looked like. And so she was really honest with me, and as a professor, she gets both sides of it, so I was totally able to trust her. And I think my experience would be totally different if I wasn't able to learn from her. I would have missed out on too much of the team, like those memories and experiences that sometimes I did have to give up some studying time, but it was all worth it. And again, it's not giving up a lot of academics, it's finding a better balance. So I think not only from coach, but also from all the professors at Calvin, it's been amazing. It's fun to see them in the stands at our games, and to be able to talk to them, and a lot of them ask me about how the season's going in class and things like that. So to really know that they're supporting me on both sides of it means a lot.
Final question. This is the fourth time, believe it or not, in the last 5 years that a Calvin College volleyball player has been named the Division III Academic All-American of the Year. The Camp sisters have had a big part of that, Rebecca Camp and Lizzie Camp and Maggie Camp. And the unique thing is you have all come from the Chicago area. How about that? So how have just the Camp sisters and some of those that have gone before you helped you? And I guess the other side of the question is, it's got to feel pretty good to represent the city of Chicago here with this award, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I think it's fun that we've all gotten to, now we get to share this together, but they've really modeled for me that balance of having fun and enjoying team time and just investing in the team experience, but also being really committed to the academic side of things. So I don't think it's just a coincidence that it's a Chicago thing, but no, it's definitely fun to have that in common.
All right, very good. Well, congratulations on the award, and we've really enjoyed watching you do great things both on and off the court over the last 4 years.
Thank you.